Good morning, everyone. We are kind of working with the patchy haze walking out the door this morning. 7-mile visibility between Odessa to Big Spring, 3-mile visibility into Snyder. So where temperatures are at freezing, some of this could lead to some potential frost development. So you want to make sure you give yourself a little bit of extra time, especially out there kind of on the roads this morning as well. Go ahead and warm up your car as it is rather going to be very chilly walking out the door, and keep that jacket handy. Currently around 37 into Midland, where we are above freezing, but it feels like 30 walking out the door. 28 in Snyder, so I do anticipate there should probably be a little bit of some light frost out there, especially where those temperatures are below freezing, where the only freezing temperatures we have is around Jayton at 29 degrees, 32 in Knox City with 31 in Robert Lee. Everyone else is genuinely above freezing with 35 into Brownwood and Millersville walking out the door. We do have a high wind warning for the Guadalupe Mountains for today, as it is rather going to be breezy, but it's going to pick up into the later portions of the afternoon, which is when these clouds should be able to gradually shift a little bit more off into the east, but still be kind of rather thick, especially the more south and east that you go, with some breezier conditions, which could lead to some localized blow and dust for our western counties as we go throughout much of our Friday. Stopping the clock around 12 p.m. Winds are going to be relatively lighter, especially into near areas of the Big Country, College Valley, and the Basin. They pick up the more further west that you are, pretty much areas west of Odessa. We're talking wind gusts around 40 to 60 miles an hour for those mountainous regions. Elsewhere around 20 to 30 miles an hour, and those winds gradually drop off the further east that you travel. But the winds are going to pick up again, I think, as we head into Saturday, which Saturday is going to be the breeziest day I have in my forecast. They'll pick up around the noon hour to about 7 p.m. Temperatures are going to be warmer because of the breeze, which could lead to some more localized blow and dust, I think, especially into the Basin, gusts upwards of 35 miles per hour, and they drop off again the further east that you go. And all of this is going to be ahead of our next cold front that's going to be approaching. It's going to bring some cooler conditions as well, some breezier conditions with some cooler temperatures as we head into Sunday. So throughout the day today, we're going to work with some partly cloudy conditions, but we should be able to clear out, I think, a little nicely into near areas of the Permian Basin, gusting up to 25 miles per hour at times. Further off into the west, could be gusting up to 30 into the mountains near 60, 65 out into Midland for today, 64 off into Odessa, with a bit more of those low to middle 60s into the Big Country and the College Valley, 62 for both San Angelo and Abilene as we go throughout much of your Friday. Warming up a little bit as we head into Saturday, we'll see those gusts around 25 miles per hour throughout the region, bumping it up to near 30 miles per hour into the Basin, could be upwards of 35 miles per hour ahead of that weak cold front, giving us some 50s and 60s on Sunday with a steady temperature trend into early next week.